Hi, this is the elementary Sunday school lesson for this coming Sunday, June the 3rd. Sunday school starts at 10 o'clock, and the elementary class will meet as usual in the temporary building. So we've reached the point in the lectionary every year where we start talking about Genesis and creation. The story at the very beginning of the Shine On Bible, page 10, here is called Let There Be Light. It's the very traditional story of the beginning. And it's a challenge for me in general because it's not, it doesn't always lend itself to the most interesting of activities, the creation story. And you can only look at nature for so many times with kids. But there's some good question. There's a good question in the Shine Bible. It's under Wonder down here at the bottom. And it says, I wonder why light is so important in the Bible. And there are multiple passages referenced up here. So it's not just the initial Genesis, let there be light. There's other discussions around light. And I think that's a great question for kids to ponder in terms of imagery in a story of any kind, including our sacred stories. Why is light important? What role does light play in these stories? And that is a great discussion point, more so, I think, than some of the other questions they had asked in the wonder and reflect section here. But I'll read you some of the other ones that you can go with too. I wonder how we can care for the earth and all living things. That's always a great discussion point with kids, and I know we particularly talk about that a lot in terms of how we care for others. But that could also be something to discuss. How can we show we're happy with creation? Imagine God forming you as a special part of all living things in the world. So there's some great ideas to explore here. Now, I do also think that the day before this Sunday will be the Operation Impact. So multiple of our children, probably Nora and Towns and Lucas and Sebastian, I think, have all signed up to do the delivering of supplies to Houston homebound seniors, Operation Impact. And that is one of the ways we show that we care for things that God created. And another idea that they discuss kind of talking about in the realm of creation is gratitude and how we show gratitude. These kids, having just seen people who have much less than they do, might have that as top of mind. It's kind of like how we express thankfulness for what we have. And so I'm kind of going to focus on the gratitude side of things with my activities. Feel free to change this around if you want to do something different. And one of the things that's fun to do is create a gratitude jar. So I have these little pieces of paper, probably like, I don't know, 40 of them, because they're adorable. So I made a lot of little ones. And it says things like, today I'm thankful for, I'm giving thanks, the root of joy is gratefulness, I'm thankful. So they're just little things, and you can write on them. They have lines. And I'd like the kids to do a couple of things, and you can lead them through this activity, and then they can fold it up if they want, put it in our jar, our gratitude jar. But the first thing would be like, what are we thankful for on Earth, right? On our planet, what are we thankful for? And they can have multiple things or one thing. With other people, what are we thankful for? And maybe we want to be more specific and say friends or family or church community or neighborhood, something like that. What are we thankful for with others, like other people around us? And then I want them lastly to concentrate on themselves and say, what am I thankful for myself, right? Like, am I thankful that I am a really brave kid and have been able to do some things that took courage, as an example. So I want them to reflect on things that in their world, in their community, and in themselves that they are grateful for. And there's plenty for each kid to do 3, if not more, of these gratitude cards. I'll have pencils and these little sheets of paper and the jar out there for them to talk about or to write. And if they wanted to, for the kids who did the Operation Impact, if they want to take a few minutes talking about that experience with each other and with their friends maybe who didn't participate, I think that would be really valuable as well. I will I'll send you the lesson. You can look through and see if there's anything else you'd like to do in addition. Um, they, some of these crafts or activities I felt were probably a little young for our kids at their age level, but they might be interesting to them. So I'll let you look that over and decide if you want to do it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be around. So I'll see you then. Thank you.